Well, hello there, my friends. This is Kevin Steineman coming at you for another VSN Extreme success story. And today we have Chris Christian. And I just want to say a little bit about Chris before we get started, because Chris actually has a really powerful story. This is a guy who's been in the online marketing industry on and off for the last 4 years, but it wasn't actually until the last 18 months where he has had his breakthrough through his good friend Tanisha Adjo, who's actually a member of VSN Extreme as well. He was able to create a full-time income part-time, and the reason why he's doing this industry is actually very powerful. And instead of me trying to like replicate, how he says it and butcher it, I'd rather just kind of let him say it for himself. So with that, I'll go ahead and pass it over to Chris. And would you mind telling us and the people watching your story?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. No, man, I appreciate it, Kevin. No problem, no problem. I would love to share it with the world, man. It's just that I just don't want people to think that it's all success and it's all the glitz and the glamour, right from the beginning. Anything that you hope to achieve success in, it takes work and it takes dedication and it takes commitment. I mean, that's just with anything. If you want to get some results out of something, then you're going to have to put some time into it. You're going to have to educate yourself on what's going on, and you're going to have to work. So, I mean, I didn't realize that going in. I'm 4 years in, and my first, 2.5, 3 years were all struggles. It was all
Mhm.
hard times, all lots of money invested, lots of money lost, trying to buy ads, trying to learn what was going on in the industry. What I got sucked into was all the gurus' lists, just opting into everybody's list, searching online how to make money in home-based businesses, how to make money online. I'm sure the same thing that everybody does. That's what I was
Yeah,
doing.
for
And
sure.
I was finding all these gurus, all these people with videos and blogs and all this content online, and these people were sending me emails every day introducing me to business opportunities, tools, webinars. I'm all over the place. I'm learning everything. I'm trying to learn everything at least, and I'm buying everything. I'm buying all the tools they tell me that I need. I'm getting into all the businesses that they say are working for them, and none of it's working for me. I mean, I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm trying to become financially free, but I ended up just digging a bigger hole for myself. I ended up getting in a lot of trouble trying to be successful in online business. So, I mean, it's not all just peaches and cream right away. You have to commit and you have to work at it. I come from traditional business, the traditional business model. I actually went to college for 2 years and I dropped out. I wanted to start my own clothing business, so I started a clothing store. I ended up with 3 clothing stores, so that went pretty well for me for a while. But in the economic downturn, I say around 2008, 2009, it got real rough in that business. I mean, overhead started eating me up, just stocking my store and buying merchandise, spending 10, 20, 30, $40,000 to fill up a store and then have to make my money back on the back end in sales. It got real
Yeah.
hard for me to do that, So I closed my stores down in 2009 and I pretty much lost everything. I lost my cars, I lost my home, I lost my girlfriend at the time. It was just everything I was holding near and dear to my heart at that time. I lost it, and I fell into a depression. I mean, I was discouraged. I had to move back home with my mom. I'm 21, 22, 23 years old, so I'm past 21, and everybody knows living with mom after 21 is no fun. You
Yeah.
can't really, do what you want to do and, have the kind of lifestyle you want to have. You're a grown person, but you're getting treated like a kid again. It sucks. I
Hmm.
mean, you know how that goes. So all
Yeah.
that stuff, man, I got back on the computer. I was like, man, I got to figure this stuff out. If it's working for these people, it can work for me. So I got back in the business. I got an Empower Network. I got an Empower Network when it launched about October, November of 2011, I believe. And, that was the new big thing. That was the new hot thing. I was following Lawrence Tam in MLSP, and he was doing this whole big pre-launch thing for Empower, and I was already on his list, and I got sucked right into that, and I just bought everything. So I got an Empower Network, and, I didn't have any success with it at first. I wasn't making any sales. I wasn't getting any leads. I was blogging every day, just like they were telling me to do, and
Hmm.
it just wasn't happening for me. So once again, I quit. I got off the line for 6 to 8 months, and I went back to school, finished my degree in business, and I got a regular job. I wasn't satisfied with that. I mean, I was happy with being able to go back to school and finish my degree and then be able to get a regular job. I was thankful for that, and I was happy about that achievement, but at the same time I wasn't satisfied and I didn't feel fulfilled. I felt like that I could offer so much more. It was so much more that I could be doing, and so much better of a lifestyle that I could have for myself if I just really mastered what was going on online in this whole internet marketing and network marketing sphere. So I recommitted to it. I recommitted to it part-time, and I started working at it really hard, and I just made a promise to myself that I was going to be consistent no matter what. I connected back with Tanisha Adjo. She sponsored me in the old Viral Success Network system. And really, honestly, that's when I started having my first bits of success online. You know, soon before that, I was getting some sales in Empower and things were starting to pick up. But when I got in Viral Success Network, it was just like, wow, explosion. You know what I mean? So I plugged into the training. I plugged into the webinars. I started plugging into the webinars every Sunday. And the leaders in Viral Success Network, it's just amazing the value that they give and the content that they give for free. When you're a member of that platform and that community, you get so much education and knowledge that you would have to pay thousands of dollars for somewhere else. You get it for free, and you can take that stuff and you can implement it in your business, and you can start getting results right away. You can start making sales right away. We have newbies, joining in VSN Extreme who know nothing about internet marketing or online marketing, and they're making their first sales online, and they're making money, and they're doing it way faster than I did. They're having success out the gate. I struggled and quit twice, before I saw any results. So it's like, it's a blessing what Dez and Malik and Dana and Raquel and, Jermaine and what they do for the community and for this industry. And I think, it's where it's at. VSN Extreme is where it's at. I mean, the training that's offered is what helped me take my business to the next level. And not only that, the quality of the traffic that VSN Extreme offers is converting. It's in my follow-up series and my emails, they're converting, they're buying. And it's helping me. It's helping me to grow. It's helping my business to grow. So, big ups to Desmond and Akil Smith and the whole gang over there at VSN Extreme. I appreciate what they do. I appreciate what they're doing for me and the businesses of my team, because I have people on my team who have never been in internet marketing and have joined my team, and I'm teaching them, and I'm coaching them, and I'm working with them, and they're making their first sales in online business. They're making money. They're being successful, and it's just an amazing feeling, and it's what I always wanted. My why is my kids. I got 2 kids. I got a boy and a girl, and for me, I wanted them to be able to have a lifestyle that I wasn't able to have growing up. I wanted them to be able to have more, do more, go to the good schools, and be able to really be set up to achieve more in life and not be stuck in the struggle. So I do it for them. And that's why I keep pushing. I push past the struggles, I push past the challenges, and I just keep working. And I promise you, when you commit to it and you're consistent, you'll get results. When you plug in, you're consistent, and you follow what you're being taught, you'll get results. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, man. Well, we really appreciate you sharing your story, and it's like, I think a lot of people will find it encouraging, just given the fact that, like, including myself, I actually found out and got involved in online marketing, and Empower Network was my first company on the 1st of January of 2012, and I kind of went through the same struggles that you did. But yeah, once I joined VSN and started working with Desmond and everyone here, it was just really incredible what started to happen. So you've been online for 4 years, been kind of on and off, but you've really taken it seriously over the last 18 months. And you mentioned that your kids are your main why, and I just was curious, a lot of people don't understand that VSN Extreme is like it's a system that can really help you in any business. And so instead of saying, how has it helped you in your business, but how has it helped you market your business? I mean, we have people who are not just in VSN Extreme promoting VSN Extreme alone, but they also
Right.
promote other businesses like, Wake Up Now or Empower Network or Project AWOL or, what have you. So
Right.
in that regard, how has it helped you as a marketer as far as, like the training or the traffic or whatever you feel's been the most beneficial?
Both are very significant, Kevin. I mean, the training in VSN Extreme is just top tier. I mean, the webinars that we do every Sunday and Wednesday night, the information that's given is tips from leaders, tips from 6 and 7 figure earners in this industry, things that they're doing in their business right now that's getting them results right now at this very minute. So that's powerful because if you can plug into something, a training, and you're in business, you're promoting whatever, Wake Up Now, Empower Network, Explosial, it doesn't matter what you're promoting. If you can plug into a training of marketing techniques and strategies for lead generation for any business, and you can learn something on a Sunday or Wednesday night and start implementing it and making a sale on Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday right after implementing that
Hmm.
training, then that's powerful. I mean, you can't. It doesn't get any better than that. You
Yeah.
can't. You couldn't ask for any more than that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, the training is top notch. I mean, what you're learning is information that is useful right now, not information that was useful 18 months ago or 6 months ago. The internet evolves just like anything else. It's changing every month, every 6 months, every 12 months. The internet is changing. Things are changing. So you got to be staying up to speed with what's going on. And with a community like Viral Success Network, it's no way you'll be let down in that arena. You'll always be up to speed with what's working and what's happening right now that's making people money in online business and in network marketing. So that's what I got to say about the training. As far as the traffic, like I said earlier, the traffic is some of the highest converting that I've seen. I mean, I've been buying solo ads online for 4 years. I used to do solo ad co-ops for my team. And man, we got trash leads. Sometimes we got, vendors who didn't even produce any leads, didn't even, send us anything and just took our money. So, I mean, we went through the phase of dealing with scummy vendors and vendors who got you leads, but they were trashy leads from, email addresses that didn't even make sense. Like, and they're not even opening your emails. So VSN is different. I mean, you're getting quality traffic. You're getting actual business seekers, people looking to join a business opportunity within the next, few days or few weeks or
Hmm.
month. They're actively looking for a business opportunity to pursue. The leads that I've noticed that I'm getting from VSN, I mean, these are real people with real emails. Their names are real. You can find these people on Facebook. They come find you and add you, and you end up connecting with them on Facebook, and they end up joining you in business. And it's phenomenal. I mean, you can compound the training and the traffic, and you put them together, and you have, the perfect combination for any business. If you plug this system in with whatever you're promoting, you're going to have more success. It's just simple as that.
Yeah, I really like what you said about how the fact that like it is of that quality because I actually I get Facebook requests all the time from people I don't know, but sure enough, when I go and I check on my subscriber list of people that have opted in, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's that person who's requested me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So,
And I started doing the same thing because I check my autoresponder and I look at the names that have subscribed on the emails. I check the emails. I don't know, it's just something with me. I look at the emails that are subscribed to my list, and when I started seeing these people, like you say, friend request me on Facebook that I didn't know, I would look at the name and I'm like, oh, that's an email I just looked at earlier. They just subscribed to my list like earlier
mhm.
today. And they've come and found me on Facebook. In my follow-up emails, I put meet me on Facebook, connect with me on Facebook. I put a link to my profile and they come. They come, and you can definitely close sales into your business from Facebook if you're consistent, if your wall is positive, if you're marketing your business, if you're plugging people into the groups and to the webinars, and you're inviting your list and you're inviting your Facebook friends, you're gonna make sales. It's gonna happen.
For
You just got
sure.
to be consistent.
Yeah, we've actually covered a lot already, and through your story as you're describing everything you went through, you actually answered some of the things I was going to ask anyway. But For someone who's really just getting started, maybe they've never had any experience with online marketing, let alone network marketing, and they really just don't know if it's possible for them not being, I guess you could say, marketing savvy or tech savvy or what have you. Would you say that VSN Extreme is a good vehicle that can actually provide them the tools and the support that they need, as far as like helping them reach their goals they want to have that successful online business that they sought out for and are striving for?
Hands down, the best place for the newbie to come and to learn techniques and strategies and to get a business opportunity as well as a business builder and be able to start making profits right away.
Hmm.
Hands down, it's the best place to plug in to be able to do that right now. I've been online. I know of all the other companies. I promote a few other companies. I'm not going to name drop any right now, but hands down, VSN Extreme is the best place for the newbie to come and learn what's working and learn how to implement business building strategies while making a little money. So when they find a business that they actually want to pursue or promote, whether it be through their sponsor or whatever, then they're well equipped already to start promoting that business successfully and seeing results so they don't quit. I mean, they have what they need in VSN Extreme to learn what it is they need to be doing to promote Wake Up Now or Empower Network or Explosial or whatever business that they want to pursue. So definitely, I think VSN Extreme would be the best place to plug in right away and start learning how to market, start learning how to generate leads and traffic, because no matter what business you promote, no matter what you get into, you're going to need traffic and you're going to need leads. And if you don't know how to get it, if you don't know how to do that, then you're going to struggle in that business and you're going to end up quitting that business. You're going to waste your money. You're going to waste your time. So you might as well plug into VSN Extreme first and learn what you need to know to be able to build a business.
Yeah,
Just
for
makes
sure,
sense to
man.
me. Just makes sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I was talking with Adam yesterday, and he was kind of saying the same thing. It's really like a no-brainer given, like if you think about it, it's like the pay structure, you get 100% commissions, you get paid like really quickly within your first 48 hours. You also basically are selling a product, the traffic that is, that every single business needs, and it's not like they'll stop needing it. Any business that's in existence today needs traffic and leads and sales.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're not even in business. They're just like they're a non-profit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like it's seriously a no-brainer. It's like, what is there to think about with this? Like, I don't know. I don't know what people like. I think people sometimes just overanalyze things and just try to make something bad even out of something good, just to give themselves a reason to not join. Oh, it's hype or it's fluff or it's a scam. But I'm here to tell you, VSN Extreme is none of those things, and it's changing lives. I mean, it changed my life. So I've
Hmm.
I've been able to produce the same income. I work still. I work a full-time job. I work 40-hour weeks, and I do internet marketing part-time. But I've been able to produce a full-time income, the same amount or and more than I make on my job for the past 3 or 4 months consistently. I've been able to top my 40-hour job pay scale, and that's for me. That does a lot for me. I'm
Yeah,
excited about that
that's
because
awesome, man.
I've been online so long, I've struggled for so long, and now I feel like I actually have it. I got it. I get it. I know what it was that everybody was trying to teach me way back then. I've finally been able to put it all together, to put the puzzle all together, and now I'm just working, and it's just happening, and I'm just loving it. I'm loving life
Hmm.
right now, man.
Awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate your time and all the words that you shared with us. I just want the people to know that are watching this, obviously Chris here, VSN Extreme is one of the companies he promotes, but I don't know if it's your main one. Regardless of whether it is or if it's not, he already touched on the fact that um, it will work for any company that you're promoting. But also the more important thing I want you to understand is that because he's promoting another company, you can basically realize that his opinion is completely unbiased, So it's
Right,
like he
right.
and you heard him say it earlier where he is basically saying from a business perspective, this is a guy who's had three different apparel stores and comes from a traditional business background of running those types of businesses. And it just makes sense. So, Chris, we really appreciate your time, and I
Yeah, and
just want
it's
you
one thing.
guys who are watching to think
It's one
about.
thing. It's one thing I want to add to that, Kevin, because
Go
I
ahead.
forgot earlier. I wanted to mention this earlier, but going back to the traditional business model now, think about that. Think of what it takes to invest in a McDonald's franchise or a Subway franchise. You're spending half a million to get a McDonald's, 500,000, 250,000 to get a Subway. You're spending, like I was saying, I was spending $30,000, $40,000 to stock merchandise in my stores, and then having to pay thousands of dollars every month in overhead to keep the lights on, keep the doors open. So, I mean, when we're talking about VSN Extreme, we're talking about a business that you can get all in VSN Extreme for $1,150. You're all in, and your overhead, you might be looking at, if you choose to get everything, merchant account and everything, which I highly suggest you need so you can get paid fast, you're looking at $145 a month in overhead. That's it.
Yeah.
In a business that can pay you six figures a year, seven figures a year, upwards of $10,000 to $20,000 a month. I mean, it's like, it's a no-brainer. It's like when you look at traditional business and you look at internet marketing and online business, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Business people everywhere should be coming online and taking advantage of these opportunities. So for me, it's just, you just got to open up your mind and really think about it. What's going on? What's happening?
For sure. Yeah, I really couldn't agree more. I think there's definitely going to be a time when a lot of traditional entrepreneurs realize the potential of having an online business, just given the blatantly obvious like overhead difference. Like top line revenues and bottom line revenues are so drastic in a traditional business, but online it's like usually 80 to 90% of what you make is like it's all profit. You're spending maybe like 10%. And once you get to a certain point too, it's just like it's just crazy. And then, like you said, it's just like it's
Exactly.
no brainer.
Exactly. It's like, I mean, if I can make $2,500, $3,000, $3,500 in a month, which I've done, and only have $145 overhead that I have to pay to keep this business alive, I mean, for me, that it's just that does it for me. That's it. It's nothing else to think about. It's nothing else to analyze. It's just take action. That's
Yeah.
it. Take action, make money.
So yeah, I think with what you just said there, the moral of all this is you need to take action, get started, and get all in.
Get all in. I mean, don't play no games. Don't come in a business with a lack mindset, or with a scared, I'm gonna just test it out and see mindset. I'm gonna get just a $50 basic product and just see. Because yeah, with the $50 product, you're gonna get some outstanding training and ongoing training on top of that, and become a lifetime member of VSN Extreme for a one-time payment of $50. But if you just stay at that level, those are the kind of people you're going to attract in your business. When you start turning around trying to make sales, those are the kind of people you're going to attract, people that just want to spend $50 because that's all you spend. How you going to describe the inside of a Bugatti to somebody and you're not sitting on the inside of a Bugatti? It'll be difficult to describe the inside of that car to somebody if you weren't sitting inside of it, right? So same thing with VSN Extreme. If you don't have the platinum membership, if you don't have titanium traffic, then how can you explain to your prospect or to your lead how important it is to have the platinum membership and titanium traffic? How can you share with them results that you're getting from titanium traffic or the platinum membership if you don't have it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've covered a lot of great points for anyone really coming from any background, and I just want to close with saying two things. And obviously, thank you for your time again, but I just get reminded of the whole thing of like going all in. Like you never want to be put in the position where like you've been talking to someone for a long time maybe, and then they're like, okay, I really like your business. Maybe they don't know you so well that they're just ready to go all in. So instead, they ask you, are you all in? And then you're gonna have to
Right.
be honest. And then what are you
Right.
gonna say? Are you gonna say yes? Or are you gonna say no? And it's like obviously being honest, you have to tell them the truth. And it's like you don't want that. You don't want the answer to that question to be no, because
Right.
they're gonna follow
You don't
you.
you
You're the
don't
leader, so it's like you got to
exactly.
lead by example. And
Exactly.
I'll close with this sentence right here. to try is to lie, but to get all in is to win. So click the button
Man,
below. You know what to do.
there it is, man.
All right.
Pleasure
Thanks
talking
so
to
much
you,
for your time,
Kevin.
Chris.
Later, man.
See you,
Later,
man.
buddy. All right, later.